The one, your worksheet you submitted. From that one we are starting. Here is the work. You gave me this, right? This one you submitted to me, right?
Yes.
So could you please tell me the answers so that I can say it is correct or not?
Okay, sir.
Then we will mark it that way, and afterwards we will discuss from the worksheet. Okay. We have here 20 questions, right? On dynamics.
No,
Yeah.
MCQ 19.
MCQ 19 questions.
Yes.
Okay. Really or no? It is 20 questions.
I have 19 written.
Okay, 19 written. Okay. So can you please tell me the answers? One. From one you tell me the answers.
The MCQ.
Yes, yes, yes.
MCQ 1 is C.
One is C. Cross. Cross. You give cross. Then,
Then MCQ 2, I didn't write anything. I couldn't solve it.
okay, you give the question mark. Huh?
Okay, sir.
You give the question mark. Then three.
3D.
3B.
D, Dhaka.
Cross. Then four.
4D. Dhaka.
Four. Four. Correct. Then five.
5 also D.
Yes, correct.
6B.
Bangladesh.
Yes.
Correct. Continue.
7D. Dhaka.
Correct.
8C.
Correct.
9A.
Nine.
A.
Cross.
10A.
Yes.
11B.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
12C.
Mm-hmm.
13C.
Yes.
14C.
Mm-hmm.
15A.
Yes.
16A.
16A. Yes.
17D.
Dhaka.
Yes, Dhaka.
18.
18C.
Cross.
And 19 also I couldn't solve.
Question mark. Then 20, you did not get any question, right?
Yes, no question.
No question. So you give here also question mark. Yeah. Here I can see in mark scheme there is 20, but your one you don't have any question, right?
Yes, sir.
That's why you give a question mark over there. I'll check it later. Now we are going to discuss the wrong answers or the question you couldn't answer from the worksheet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here we go. Mm, worksheet 3. Worksheet 3. So can you see the screen, the questions?
Yes, sir.
One you got wrong, right?
Yes.
You gave which one? B.
C.
You gave C. You gave which forces are balanced? You give driving force and air resistance.
Yes.
You see, wonderful information given here. There is the car is accelerating along a straight horizontal road. It's accelerating.
Yes, sir.
That means it's Newton's second law. Okay. So if there is acceleration, there is of course resultant force, right?
Yes, sir.
And resultant force is unbalanced force, right?
Yes, sir.
Resultant. So resultant force, it is unbalanced. In your copy, where you wrote the options, please note down it there. There is, you should write this formula beside question one. Then you write this. This is resultant force, and if there is resultant force, it is unbalanced force. Unbalanced,
Yes, sir.
unbalanced. So we are getting unbalanced force only that time if there is any resultant force, and if there is a resultant force, there is acceleration. Okay,
Yes, sir.
unbalanced force, resultant force or unbalanced force. So they are asking about the balanced force. Uh,
Yes.
it's going forward, right? Driving force is there, so resultant force is working forward, and here we have other forces, weight and the contact force,
Yes.
and because of this uh, opposite forces, weight is working downwards, weight is greater. You see the size of weight is greater here. Hmm. And the contact force is given smaller arrows. These two contact force are equal to this weight. These
Yes.
two contact forces are balancing this weight. Okay, so upward and down forces are balanced, but forward and backward forces are unbalanced here.
Yes.
So which option will be the correct here?
B, contact force and weight.
Excellent. So you give a circle here. That means you already cut C, then you give comma there, then you give B, and beside that you should write this all explanation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to next question. Can we go to next question?
Yes, number two.
Yeah, number two, please. Okay, so here we have a single force. A single force is applied to a body, right? What cannot happen? What cannot happen? That is our concern, right? You did not answer this one, right?
Yes, sir.
So single force. If there is single force applied on a body, there will be change in motion, right?
Yes.
That means the object can accelerate, object can stop, then object can change the direction, right?
Yes.
And the object can, change the shape and size. In your notes, it's written at the beginning, right?
Yes, sir.
If there is a force applied, then we have change in direction. If there is a force applied, the position will change because it's accelerating. Then again the same thing, a change in the speed, right?
Yes, sir.
So these three are happening if you apply force, but the mass is always remains uh, a change in the mass of the body initially at rest. Mass always will be constant, right? Anywhere,
Yes, sir.
everywhere. So what should be the answer?
B.
Yes, B. So you got it.
Yes, sir.
So this one is related to the notes you got at the beginning, huh? Effects of forces. Okay, got it.
Yes, sir.
So if it is clear, then we can go to next. Huh? Which one is wrong after that?
Add three number.
Huh?
Three number. Three.
Three also you have problem. Okay.
Yes.
So this one is related to the force, right? Push back on the body.
Yes, sir.
Push back on the body. Look, this one is the object, right? So which one is pushing back directly? That is contact force, right? Weight is
Yes,
working
sir.
downwards, then contact force is working upwards, right?
Yes, sir.
So this one is the force, which one is pushing back, right?
Yes, sir.
The surface pushes back. uh, the surface pushes back towards the opposite direction, right? It is contact force. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going to next. Four is done, right? Four you are correct.
Yes, sir. Next is number nine.
Next is number nine. Okay. Next is number nine. Yes. Sumaya. Yeah. So this one you answered or you did not? Sumaya,
Yes, sir. I give A.
you gave A. Okay,
Yes.
I told you to say cross, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
resultant force. There is resultant force. That is unbalanced force. Hmm? Uh, on which car is there resultant force? Again, Newton's second law. Uh, so this one is related to, a car is moving along a straight horizontal course, so there will be no resultant force, right? It is Newton's first law.
Yes.
Then a car moving uphill at constant velocity, this is also Newton's first law. Huh?
Yes.
These two are Newton's first law. Then a car is that is stationary, that is also Newton's first law, right? Constant
Yes.
velocity, stationary, these are uh, in horizontal uh, line or straight line motion, linear motion. We say it linear motion, right? When the car is going on straight line. Yes, Sumaya, have you joined? Hello, Sumaya, your mic is working. Uh, Sumaya is still not joined. She is on the way. Huh? So a car moving around a bend at a constant speed. So when the car you know about circular motion, right?
Yes, sir.
So we gave one example during circular motion that when the car is moving in a curved path, it has circular motion, right?
Yes.
And in circular motion, we have a resultant force towards the center of the circle, even if there is constant speed, right?
Yes, sir.
Everywhere there is constant speed. but the speed is changing the direction, right? That's why there is acceleration. So there is acceleration, there is resultant force according to Newton's second law. Huh?
Yes.
So which one has resultant force?
A car moving around the bend at constant speed.
So it's B, right? Bangladesh.
Yes. Yes.
You understood it, right?
Yes, sir.
So how do you feel after joining with me my class? Are you learning something new?
Yes.
Is it helpful for you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Then we are having next question. Which one you have problem next?
Number 18.
Number 18 you have problem. Okay, so 18. 18 you have problem. So here we have you chose any option, you kept it blank.
I get C.
You gave C and it's cross, right?
Yes.
So here you gave when can you read the question for me?
When a heavy coin falls a short distance towards the ground, it does not reach terminal velocity. Why is this?
Okay, so it does not reach terminal velocity. So still it has the resultant force, right? Working
Yes.
downwards. So you chose the weight of the coin increases, never weight changes. Weight will not increase, huh? It will decrease. Huh? Weight of the coin increases as air resistance increases. Weight will not increase. There is possibility that weight is decreasing. Huh?
Yes.
uh, Weight is decreasing means in a sense that the resultant force is decreasing. Huh? Weight actually is constant on earth. Why weight is constant? Because mass is constant and g is also constant. That's why weight is constant. Okay, weight is not changing. And you can say here the resultant force decreases. So here we got some other points. You see, the coin has not hit the ground. It's not relevant. It's irrelevant information that still it's not reaching the terminal velocity. There is no link with reaching the ground or not reaching the ground. Okay, or hitting the ground or not hitting the. It can hit before reaching terminal velocity or after reaching terminal velocity, right?
Yes.
Okay, then the weight of the coin equals the air resistance. If it is so, weight and coin equals to air resistance, then it will reach terminal velocity, right?
Yes.
So it's not also the correct option. And the last one, the final one, the weight. The weight of the coin is always more than, yes, it is. Still, the weight is greater than the air resistance, right?
Yes.
Uh, till now, as it is not reaching the terminal velocity. Hmm. So you are getting the answer, right?
Yes, sir. D.
Dhaka.
Yes.
So you have 19 correct,
No.
19 also wrong.
Yes. I
Okay.
give blank.
Okay, you kept it blank. Let me check which one. Okay, this one. So this one, you see, there is 20. I gave you this one. We have it.
I didn't see the question.
Okay, your screen is not available. It should be there. The
Yes,
question, the worksheet I uploaded in the Google Classroom, it has this, right?
I'm
I
not
I
seeing.
just I just took it from there,
Oh,
from your class.
oh, I didn't check down. Maybe then
Huh?
I didn't check down. That's why maybe.
Okay, okay, maybe for that one. So now you'll try it. Okay. Can you read 19?
A car travels along a road at 50 km per hour. The driver applies the same braking force at the place on a day when the surface is dry and then on a day when the road is wet. On the wet surface, how many of these distances are greater than on the dry surface?
So your wet surface, right?
Yes.
Wet surface, if it is, then we have here. Do we have any change in thinking distance if it is wet surface?
Uh, maybe.
No. If it is wet surface, there is nothing happening with your brain, right? Like
Obviously.
the reaction time is related to the thinking distance. So your reaction time and wet surface is not, linked, right? It's linked with the braking distance because the wet surface it will become slippery, and that's why the braking distance will increase. It will take more time to brake, right?
Yes.
And there will be, change in braking distance. As we know, stopping distance is the. Hello, Sumaya.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for joining, but late, right?
Sir, নামাজ পড়তে গিয়ে লেট হয়ে গেল, সরি স্যার।
Actually, we give the namaz break for 10 minutes. Okay, that's why you next time you try to maintain. I also did not pray because we will give 10 minutes break for namaz. Huh?
স্যার ওই টাইমটা আসলে এক্স্যাক্টলি মানে ওই সময় হলে ভালো হয় না স্যার, কারণ তখন
Yeah,
তো আজানটা
that's
দেয়।
yeah, that's better. But if we are doing always this way, then our time will be, always. We have to
ওকে স্যার।
change it.
ওকে
Huh? That's better for you. If you want to pray early, then there is also one provision for you. The in Bangladesh we are offering prayers very late at 5 o'clock, right? But in Saudi Arabia, in the same time, for the Asr prayer, they start around 3:15 or 3:30. Do you know this? Abir
ইয়েস
knows
স্যার।
it. Abir knows it
Yes. Yes,
because
sir.
they start the prayers when the prayer time starts. In our country
Yes.
also there are some Ale Hadith community, right? They also do that. Yeah, you will hear if your house is very close to Mohammadpur, then you can hear some of the mosques they are offering azan that time around maybe 4:15 or around 4 o'clock. Okay, so you pray that time if you think you want to pray on time. Got it,
ওকে স্যার।
Sumaya. Got it, Sumaya. That is also like suhoor. During the Ramadan we are doing the Fajr prayer a bit early, right? When the suhoor time, Sehri time, Sehri time
ইয়েস স্যার।
is over. That time, then and there we pray. Why? Because that is the actually time is starting time of Fajr. But now, what we are doing at the last moment every day, Fajr prayer. So you understand the
ওকে
matter?
স্যার, গট ইট।
Okay, you do it earlier, no problem. Before 5 o'clock, you can do it 4:45. So now we are continuing what I was saying that the stopping distance. Huh? stopping distance is the
Sir,
sum of,
can I discuss with you something?
sorry.
স্যার আমি কি আপনার সাথে কিছু ডিসকাস করতে পারি মানে
Yes,
আমার কোনো
of
প্রবলেম
course,
হয়?
of course. Just let us finish 19 and 20. Then we will discuss your one. No problem. Okay. Just continue with us for these two questions. Then we will come to you. Okay, Sumaya.
ওকে
Now, what I said, the stopping distance is related to thinking distance and braking distance, right? Hello, Abir.
Yes, sir.
uh, as the braking distance is increasing for the wet surface, the braking distance is increasing. So we can say the stopping distance also change, right?
Yes.
So stopping distance is also greater. Uh, Braking distance is greater and stopping distance are greater. So these two are linked. So which one will be our option here? Correct option?
C.
C. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then can you go to question 20? Hmm? Can you read
Yes,
it?
sir.
Can you read it
In a
loudly?
in a model of an atom, electrons move in a circular orbits around a nucleus. Which statement about the electrons is correct?
So which one you think is correct? You read the options, then you say. Read the because
The
you did not read.
electrostatic force on the electrons is away from the nucleus. The acceleration of the electrons is towards the central nucleus. The speed of the electrons varies continuously. The velocity of the electrons remains constant.
So which one do you think correct?
I'm not sure, sir.
It's about the circular motion, right?
Yes.
So in circular motion, there is the resultant force is working towards the center, right?
Yes.
Center of the circle. And if there is one acceleration is working towards the center of the circle, then there must be one acceleration, right?
Yes.
There is must one resultant force, there is must one acceleration working towards the center of the circle. And for electrons, which one is the center? The nucleus, right?
Yes.
So which option do you think
B.
correct?
B.
Bangladesh?
Yes.
Yes, Bangladesh. So it's related to circular motion, and in your notes, it's available there, right?
Yes.
In one of the examples, I gave about the electrostatic force and the resultant force working towards the center of the circle in model of atom, right?
Yes.
So the answer is here uh, B, right?
B. Yes. B.
Now we are going to Sumaya for a while, right? Sumaya, tell me what you wanted to say.
স্যার আমার মনে হয় এটা আমাদের দুজনের জন্যই ভালো হবে স্যার মানে আবির আর আমার জন্য দুজনের জন্যই ভালো হবে যদি আপনি একটু রিপিট করেন মানে ওই চ্যাপ্টার গুলো স্যার
Which chapters?
স্যার ওই যে ফার্স্ট সেকেন্ড থার্ড
First, second, third, all the chapters we have to repeat. Abir,
স্যার যদি একবার গো থ্রু করি তাহলে হচ্ছে ভালো হয় না স্যার
uh, what do you think, Abir? Let us
Uh,
have. Abir, can you
you
speak
uploaded
louder?
the syllabus, so I don't think it's needed.
So you don't think it's needed, right?
Yes, I can check it anytime since you uploaded it.
Yeah. Actually, Sumaya, what happened? We already went through all these topics, notes, and the worksheets. Now we are discussing the third worksheet. So this worksheet, after finishing today, Abir is going to take the test on topic 2 and 3. Afterwards, we are, if you have time, then we will continue topic 4, mass, weight, and density. That topic. This is our pace. So if we are now going to, that one, then it is like a wasting of time of Abir, because already he took part in all these things, and also he has the recordings, right? If he has any
Yes.
confusion, then he can ask me from the recordings. We also suggested the same thing for you, right, Sumaya? Hello, Sumaya. 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 Hello,
Sir,
Sumaya.
I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. Now, could you please do a favor for us, Sumaya? Sumaya. Sumaya.
Yes, sir.
Could you please do a favor for us?
Ji, sir.
Yeah,
Ji,
please.
sir.
What you can do when Abir will take the test, huh? That time uh, you can pass some time with me, huh? You can pass some time with me to go through there, right? That will be a revision for you, huh? No problem. Now,
অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমরা তো এখানে দুজন করি স্যার, তো আমি তো বলতে পারি না স্যার যে আমি আসলে একা
no problem. When Abir will take the test, that time you are not prepared for topic 2 and topic 3 test, right? Isn't it? Hello.
জি স্যার
So
জি
I know
স্যার
I understand that you are not prepared for topic 2 and topic 3 test. That's why when Abir, I will give him 1 hour to take the test. During that time, you will have some time for the test, for the revision. Okay, when he will take the test, that time we will continue with your problems. Is it okay, Sumaya?
ইয়েস স্যার নো প্রবলেম
Okay, okay. Now we continue this part, structured part. You just be with us. You will understand from here lots of things. Look, we are discussing with drawing and with giving logics. So it will be better for you if you stay with us now. Okay, don't leave us, huh? Sumaya,
স্যার আমি লিভ করবো কেন
uh, because maybe if he is done with this topic, maybe he will say that no, I will do it later. For that reason, it happens sometime. That's why.
স্যার আগে দেখেন করি কিনা
Okay, okay, no problem. Now we will uh, continue here. Now this one, I am going to Abir's one, Abir's documents, what he wrote here. This one. So Abir, you calculated the resultant force. It is 91 Newton, right?
Yes.
F equals m. It is correct. It is correct. Thank you so much. Then next part, what you did, let me check. You, yes, till T1, you gave a straight line, right?
Yes.
Yes, very good. What they asked here in the diagram, at first her acceleration is constant. At time T1, her acceleration starts to decrease gradually until she is traveling at a constant speed in a straight line. So here till T1 we'll get a straight line, right?
Yes.
Then after after that it will gradually it's written here her acceleration starts to decrease gradually. So I'm showing you the way the curved line should be. Here it's going for a straight line, right? Straight line. Then after this T1 we are having gradually decreasing. Yeah? Then speed is becoming constant, right?
Yes.
This way. Now we check your one, whatever you gave. This one, huh? So everything is fine. Just you show here a little bit gradually decreasing.
Okay,
This
sir.
part. After this gradually, now you can correct it the way I showed. Here you will see show. Look, gradually decreasing. Then it's becoming constant speed. Okay,
Yes.
is it clear?
Sir, I think both are similar.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, I think both are similar, your one and my one.
Is it okay? You understood it a little bit you give, huh?
Okay,
Little
sir.
bit. Show the decrease in acceleration little bit, huh? But your one you gave fine, but it's not that much, sharp, right? Or
Okay,
we
okay.
cannot recognize it clearly from there. Little bit you gave. Uh, so here you got by calculating area under the graph. Very good. This one is correct. This one is correct. Now we are going to the worksheet again. Then we have here question 2, right? It is about circular motion. State how speed differs from velocity. Then as it orbits the Earth, the satellite is experiencing an acceleration. Explain in terms of its velocity. Why the satellite is accelerating? Why the satellite is accelerating? We have to explain that one. Then the final one is on figure 2.1. Draw an arrow starting on the satellite to show the direction of the satellite's acceleration. So we are going to that one now. What you gave for all. This one. Uh, how speed differs from uh, speed is scalar quantity only has magnitude, not direction. This one is correct.
Okay, sir.
Speed has only magnitude, no direction. Magnitude means one numerical value, right?
Yes.
So speed has only magnitude, no direction. And velocity.
Velocity has both magnitude and
So
direction.
in your writing also mention that one. Velocity has both. Uh, velocity has both magnitude and direction. Also in your
Direction.
writing you mentioned that. Yeah, mention it please. Now here we have the satellite is accelerating because the direction of the velocity is changing as it moves around. Very good. This one is correct. Okay. But here velocity does not. The magnitude of velocity don't mess up with this one. The velocity magnitude is not changing. Velocity magnitude is constant, but the direction is changing, right?
Yes.
So as the direction is changing, that's why there is acceleration. So we are having uh, this one, right? Working
Yes.
towards the center of the circle, a straight line you will draw directly from
Yes.
here, not two, a straight line.
Okay, sir.
So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to next question. Yeah. As the satellite orbits the Earth, it experiences a force due to gravitational attraction. State and explain whether this force does work on the satellite and state whether the energy of the satellite is apparent. This one actually is given extra for you. This one is directly not linked with this dynamics. Okay, this one is there is some idea from dynamics and also some ideas from work power energy. That's why uh, this question you cannot do. It's natural. Okay, it's
But sir,
normal.
I wrote the answer.
You wrote the answer?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Then I am checking what you wrote. No work is done and no movement in direction of force. Yes, your answer is correct. How did you do it? We did not do work power energy.
I guessed it, sir.
Okay, excellent. That means we have the formula of force. Yeah, work done, right? Work
Yes.
done is force into distance moved, right?
Yes.
Work done is force into distance moved, and here, here the here the satellite is always the same distance from the Earth, right?
Yes.
And that's why from the Earth, the satellite distance, there is, this Earth, there is one force working this way, right?
Yes.
So according to the definition of work done, there should be distance moved in the direction of force, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
In our circular motion, we don't have any distance moved in the direction of force. There is distance moved in circular path in the circumference, but there is no distance moved towards the center,
Yes.
right? So
Yes, sir.
we can say there is no distance moved towards the direction of force. That's why F multiplied by 0, no work done in the direction of force.
Yes.
So it's clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Now we are going to next one, question 3. Question 3, we are having this astronaut and satellite again. Here we have the total mass of the astronaut is given 160 kg. Then his acceleration towards the space station is given for 1.2 seconds. The resultant, calculate the resultant force that causes a mass of 160 kg to accelerate at 0.35 meter per second. So you know this formula, right? Resultant force
Yes.
formula. That
F
one you
equals
used.
to ma.
Yes, F equals ma. You can get it, but here we are getting this resultant force towards the center of the circle, right?
Yes.
Not like linear motion. It's in circular motion. And here we got the speed at which the astronaut is traveling after 1.2 seconds. So for this one, which formula we should use?
V equals to U plus 80.
Very good, very good. So you got your answer. I will check it, no problem. Then we have the resultant force on the astronaut is constant for 1.2 seconds, but then it decreases to 0 instantly. How much you got the final speed over there? Can you remember how much is the final speed?
Speed 0.42 meter per second.
You got 0.42 meter per second. Okay.
Yes.
The resultant force on the astronaut is constant for 1 per second. Okay. Here, and that means decreases to 0 instantly as the rope becomes slack, right? So
Yes.
when the resultant force is 0, that means acceleration is also 0, right?
Yes.
And if acceleration is 0, that means it will go with constant speed, right?
Yes, sir.
That was in circular motion, right? The astronaut was in circular motion, right?
Yes.
On the space, because he is with the satellite, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we will go for it. Let me check the writings you wrote. And is it working with the mark scheme the same way? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Just give me 1 minute. Huh? We are going there. So you got your resultant force 56 Newton, right?
Yes.
It is 160 times 0.35, 56 Newton, right?
Yes, sir.
Then you have V equals U plus 80, that is 0.35 multiplied by 1.2, 0.42. So what you will do, you add one thing here, that is this one, right? This speed is how much? Hmm?
0.42.
Uh, Here, huh? You level here 0.42, okay?
Oh, yes. I forgot that one.
Yeah, this one you have to level here 0.42 here, and here when you are giving any quantity, you should also mention the unit, huh?
Oh,
Here is meter per second. This is your scale.
স্যার
Yes, yes. We are at the
স্যার
end,
একটা জিনিস
Sumaya.
ক্লিয়ার করার ছিল
We are at the end. Just give me a few seconds, huh? So at 1.2, it's become slack, right?
yes.
Let me finish the discussion, huh, Sumaya? Then I will give you the floor. No problem. Look,
ওকে ওকে স্যার
one thing I need to add here, Amir, with you. Maybe you are not asking, but that will help you if you have the discussion. It is circular motion, right?
Yes.
And the object, for example, you are taking one string and one stone, and it is tightly tied with the stone with the string, and you are
Yes.
whirling the string, right?
Yes.
Whirling the stone, and there is circular motion. So everywhere there is same, direction of the velocity, right? Everywhere
Yes.
it is v. Every point of this circle, it is also here on the circumference. That is also called tangent, right? Tangent.
Yes, sir.
Everywhere it will be the same. So if it is they are mentioning their slack, right?
Yes.
Suddenly it's torrent or slack. So what will happen? This stone, if it is staying this place, so it will go here in a straight line, right? With
Yes.
constant speed. As it is in space, there is no resultant force working, no air resistance working outside. That's why the speed already it has, it will go straight line, right?
Yes, sir.
So with the same speed. That's why there is constant speed. Okay,
Okay,
you
sir.
understand it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, Sumaya, which one you did not understand, or you have any queries? Yeah, tell me.
স্যার আমার ছোট ভাইয়ের নাম তো আবির ওই জন্য আবিরের প্রতি আমার যেটা আছে ওটা হচ্ছে অ্যাফেকশন স্যার, এছাড়া কিছু না। আর ওদের বয়সী ছেলে মেয়ে আমি মানে আমার ওদের বয়সী কিছু কাজিনও আছে স্যার।
Acha, acha. Okay, thank you so much. Abir,
Yes.
hello, Abir. I'm sharing one thing as she already shared with you that she has one younger brother, right?
Yes.
Cousin. And
স্যার
she
কাজিন
actually,
না, মানে ওদের বয়সী কাজিন আছে আমার অনেক, যাদেরকে আমি
yes,
নিজের
yes,
চোখে
yes,
জন্মাইতে দেখছি স্যার। হ্যাঁ,
yes, yes.
আর হচ্ছে আমার নিজের ভাইয়ের নামই হচ্ছে আবির। স্যার আমার
Very
প্রোফাইল
good.
ইয়ে করলে দেখতে পারবেন।
Very good, very
বুঝছেন
good.
স্যার?
So, Abir, what
ওদের যেটা
one
আছে সেটা
information?
হচ্ছে affection, স্যার, অন্য কিছু না।
Okay, no problem. One information I need to add, that is Abir has to be clear about this one, that Sumaya, she already gave O-level exams, right, Sumaya?
Yes, sir.
and she's repeating it. That's why,
Admission.
yeah, that's why Sumaya has some younger brothers of your age, Abir. Okay,
Oh, okay, sir.
clear to you. That one, just she remembered, and she was getting it, nostalgic, right? About that one. Okay, so Sumaya, now
Ji, sir.
now our discussion is over on the worksheet. And Abir, are you ready for the test?
Yes, sir.
So you have some, revision. May I give you the test paper at 6:10?
Okay, sir. Fine.
And after 10 minutes, I'll give you. And the test paper is for 1 hour. You have any more class today?
Yes, sir. I have class from 7.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
So how can you finish it? The test time is 1 hour. So
I'll manage, sir. I'll manage.
should I send you now then?
Okay, fine.
6:05 I am sending you. Then you try to finish it, and then return me. Huh? I
Okay,
am
sir.
giving you 1 hour 10 minutes for returning. Huh?
Okay.
Because you need some time for scanning and returning me the answers.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Huh? And
Okay, sir.
Sumaya, we
Yes,
have
sir.
now, from now on, we have 10 minutes break. After 10 minutes, we will continue. And that time, you will only do the class. Okay. Abir will
Okay, sir.
do the test, and we will have class 6:15. Okay. Sumaya, Sumaya, we have class at 6:15, 6:15. Is it clear, Sumaya? I will send you the link also. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, sir.